We're done with democracy. Sick of it. Hello everyone, this is North here with another video. Today we have a slightly controversial one, letting fans vote and decide on fandom development. A lot of people may be familiar with the recent controversy surrounding the Minecraft mob vote. For those who don't play Minecraft and are unaware, since about 2017, Minecraft annually releases a poll allowing for players to vote on new advancements to the game. These votes have frustrated players, as the losers don't seem like they will ever get to make an appearance. Even though the winner has the most votes, there's always quite a few that vote for the others. That means quite a few people that are disappointed to never see what they wanted to appear in the game. Another issue is that Mojang, the developer, often overhypes a certain mob that tends to turn out pretty lame. It makes fans second guess their choices and wonder if the game would have been better off with one of the other mobs winning. Insert the 2023 Minecraft mob vote. The options were adding an armadillo, a penguin, or a crab to the game. The armadillo won, which is a bit suspicious because it seems that the majority of the people you ask will say that they did not vote for the armadillo. So the fact that the armadillo won has frustrated a whole lot of people and has caused a whole controversy, with a lot of people thinking the bots were involved to get the armadillos to win. When the developers announced the winner, they did a live stream. I was unable to make it to the stream personally, but according to a friend of mine, people were spamming the chat with #StopTheMobVote. In other words, the Minecraft mob vote is currently facing a whole lot of controversy. Most fans want all three options added to the game, which isn't ideal due to the amount of programming needed to add each mob, and just the simple fact that 3 mobs is a little much for one update. The better option would be to never tease the 3 mobs in the first place. Developers should choose for themselves which mob will be added and never tell players about what mobs could have potentially been added to spare us a disappointment. This brings me to another similar subject, the Warriors Super Edition vote. This is one that my viewers are more likely to be familiar with, as most of my viewers have read at least a few of the books from the Warriors series. This is another concept where the fandom gets a vote to change the product they are fans of, except in this case it is voting on what character would be featured in an upcoming standalone story. These stories, called Super Editions, are longer than main series books and always only focus on one behind-the-scenes character, giving us more insight on the chosen character. This vote didn't last as long as the Minecraft mob vote. It actually only lasted for 2 years instead of about 6. The end brought to the Warriors Super Edition vote was interesting, to say the least. In the first year, 2020, we saw the characters Blackstar, Leopardstar, and OneStar run against each other. These 3 characters were pretty similar. All 3 were morally gray leaders who led the clans during Firestar's reign. If you haven't read the books, Firestar was the original protagonist, and therefore the good guy and legend. The same could kind of be expected from any of these 3 cats, but in the end, Leopardstar won. We still got to see stories from both Blackstar and OneStar though, with Blackstar getting a novella in 2021 and OneStar getting a super edition in 2022, which I'll get to later. Point is, the original vote was a bit pointless. Then came 2021, the following year. Fans would be voting on which character was featured in the 2022 Super Edition. The choices were Misty Star, Ivy Pool, and Riverstar. This time it was easy to pick, and the choice was obvious. Misty Star and Ivy Pool had both previously been major characters. Misty Star had her own novella along with serving as a supporting character in many other books, and Ivy Pool had 5 books out of a 6-book series, along with serving as a supporting character in many other books. Most of these characters had their times to shine and their character arcs were mostly over. We didn't need to know anything else about them. But Riverstar? He was a background character that was always mysterious and not much was ever told about him. He was the obvious choice. But some people got a little too into this choice. Bots got involved and there were about 18,000 some illegitimate votes. It was crazy. Riverstar was up at like 98%. It was this whole big thing back in 2021. And it was fascinating how some people wanted a Riverstar Super Edition so badly that they would involve bots. The poll was redone and the second time around the votes were more even, though Riverstar still won. And then the authors announced that we would not be getting a Riverstar Super Edition in 2022 after all. Whoops, we made a mistake, they said. Instead, they decided to write about OneStar, one of the characters who was discarded in a previous vote. None of it made much sense. That was the end of the Warriors Super Edition vote, too. I get that they had 2022 and 2023 booked, no pun intended, so they wouldn't introduce a new vote in 2022, but 2023 has shown no sign of a Super Edition vote either. In fact, apparently, according to Warriors Wiki, they've already chosen who will have the 2024 Super Edition, Ivy Pool. In other words, they're bringing back a character that was a loser in another poll, just like they did for One Star. It's more than Minecraft has done with their polls, but it's still not what fans want. With Minecraft, we want the losing mobs brought back. With Warriors, we don't want the losing characters to be recycled. What's worse is that according to my sources, the working title for Ivy Pool's story will be called Ivy Pool's Heart, recycling a title from an actually published side story, Spotted Leaf's Heart. And considering that Spotted Leaf's Heart doesn't have the greatest reputation, it seems like a mistake on the author's parts. We did get a Riverstar Super Edition this year, though. I have not personally read it, but from what I hear, it's really lacking. And that's just the thing. Ever since they introduced the Super Edition vote, the Super Editions have been awful quality. It's no coincidence, is it? It's all very strange, and a big issue. So what? It kind of seems like letting the fans decide actually makes the fans angrier, right? I do not blame the creators of both Minecraft and Warriors for being kind enough to get fans involved. It was a good idea. In theory. However, let this be a warning to other created works to not give the fandoms the ability to vote on certain decisions. It will most likely only make people angry, which the fans have a right to be angry. As someone who plays both Minecraft and reads Warriors, I am pretty annoyed with the votes. In the case of Warriors, both times the character that I wanted to ended up winning. But with Minecraft, I've never had my personal favorite mob win. I also believe that these votes just aren't handled well. Or are they? Maybe fans are becoming irritated for no real reason. Why are fans irritated by being given control of what they love? The root is in that word there, control. Even with this voting system, not all the fans are technically given control. Only the majority. But not all. And sometimes it's the smallest voices that end up speaking loudest. Especially in the case of both the Minecraft mob vote and the Warriors Super Edition vote, where there are 3 options given. The armadillo for the Minecraft mob vote won by about 42%. About 32% voted for a crab and about 25% for the penguin. Do you understand what that means? The armadillo won because out of the 3 had the most votes. But 32% voted for a crab and 25% for the penguin. Combined, the crab and penguin voters equaled to about 58%. That means that 58% of fans, otherwise known as the majority, did not want the armadillo. Fascinating, right? So even though of the 3, the armadillo got the most votes in favor of it, there were more votes against it. As long as a winner wins under 50%, this will always be the case. Warriors also puts 3 choices on the stand. That means that there has to be very good odds for the winner, otherwise it will always end up with more people disappointed than happy. Fascinating, right? And with more people disappointed than happy, that means that most fans don't feel like the votes are actually giving them control. And if I know anything about people, it's that they're happy when they're given control. The only way to save the idea of letting fans vote is not to put 3 options on the stand. Only put 2. That way, while some fans would still be unhappy, it would be significantly less. What do you think? Do you think that fans should have the opportunity to vote on certain concepts, or that it's a bad idea? Do you think that the votes should be reduced to 2 options or completely eradicated? Let me know in the comments. If you're new here, I don't usually post about Minecraft, so don't expect more uploads about the game. I do play Minecraft though, and when I saw this controversy come up, it really got me thinking, and I began comparing it to the Super Edition votes of Warriors, a book series I actually frequently post about. If you're into Minecraft though, I still encourage you to come back and watch more of my videos. I usually post about reading, writing, and art-related subjects. If you're interested in those things, I'd like to say that you will likely enjoy my channel. Consider checking out more of my videos, and thanks for watching this one. Bye!